And I'm like, psh. Hey, it's your girl Bri. Welcome back to me trying to vlog every day of 2026. Happy Wednesday. I almost said Thursday. I don't know why I think it's Thursday, but it's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully you had a good day. Sorry about yesterday. If you watched my Monday vlog, then you know that I wasn't feeling well Monday night. Something was going off my ears. It was still happening yesterday. Plus, it was the last day before taxes were due. Today, if you're in America, happy tax day, I guess. I don't know who celebrates that, probably accountants. But I had to finalize one of my family members' taxes because I do their taxes. I do my own taxes and I do family members' taxes also. So I had to finalize those yesterday. So I really just didn't have time to vlog. Plus my ears were still crazy. But yeah, hopefully you had an amazing Tuesday yesterday. And then today, Wednesday, happy hump day. Couple updates. One, if you hear a fan going right now in my video, it's because the fan is necessary. It is required. It is hot boiling in New York City yesterday and today. It's, what is the temperature right now? It's hot. Didn't I do this the other night too? I feel like I did. I feel like I checked the weather the other night in a vlog. Didn't I? It's currently 78 degrees, but the high today was 86 and it got to 86. It was hot and sunny. It was really nice, but very hot. So it's very hot in my apartment right now. We did not put our ACs in the window yet in New York City. Well, and other places too, I think. But we normally we have AC units that go in the window. In the wintertime, we take them out because obviously that's allowing cold air to come in. So you want to have it sealed or whatever. So in the summertime or spring rather, we put the ACs back in normally before it gets hot. But this case, the heat came out of nowhere, so we did not have time to put them in. But they should, fingers crossed, be going in tomorrow. We had to get them from the storage unit that I was just at to get my suitcase. So I got my suitcase yesterday. I went to storage like I said I was going to. And I got the suitcase all by myself for BookCon. And it's actually, I was going to get my little carry-on luggage suitcase. But when I looked at it in comparison to a like medium-sized, I'm going like this, but it's bigger than that, obviously. So okay, if we're doing scale, my carry-on suitcase is this big. The suitcase I brought instead of that one is about this big. And then I have an even bigger suitcase, but I didn't bring that one. So I got a bigger suitcase because I figured I can put all my clothes plus my gown, which is not here yet and it's driving me crazy. Plus my gown, plus the books. So I have the books in a backpack right now, but I think I might put some of them in the suitcase because then I'll have more room. And then anything I buy there also could fit in the suitcase. That's why I got a bigger suitcase. I'm not packing that much clothes. So update, I told you I finished Shadow Game last vlog. This vlog, I will update you on Mind Game, which in all honesty, and this is something I never do, because my bookmark fell out, but I bent the page, which I stopped doing after I made my own bookmarks, but I bent the page. You can see I'm about this far in the book, but like I said, I've read this before. The second book I like better than the first book. It's called Mind Game, and it is about one of the team members. So I never gave you a synopsis of the first book, but basically the whole Ghostwalkers series by Christine Feehan, if you missed my whole talking point about this last vlog, is that basically there is a mad genius scientist who decides to experiment on active and non-active military members. So like people in the Army, people in the Navy, people whatever, and then some of them are police officers because they've been discharged from the Army or whatever military branch they're in. You have Navy SEALs, you have Green Berets, you have all these, Air Force, everything. So he decides to experiment on them, and what he does is he thinks that he can enhance or open up their paranormal abilities. So like I was saying, telekinesis and telepathy and all these other things. So he does that, but obviously there are side effects because that's not normal. And the unit that he is working on, they're like a team of like 8 guys, I think. They are kept underground in some scientific lab or whatever by him and generals in the military who are overseeing this special project or whatever. So they are basically treated like lab rats, and the daughter of the mad scientist finds out and basically has to save them. And the whole thing with her is that the captain of the team, who is being held hostage or kidnapped or whatever you want to say, they have some kind of instant chemistry that they're not sure if it is real or manufactured by the mad scientist guy, because he is that smart that he is able to kind of manipulate the situation. So that's what the first book is about. The second book is about one of the other team members from that military team. His name is Nicholas, and he has a lot of abilities. He's also a world-class sniper. And Dahlia, who is, you find out in the first book, spoilers, if you want to read this series, skip ahead. I'll put a timestamp. But if you're not planning to read the series, in the first book, the main female character finds out that her father is not really her father. She was adopted, basically bought from an orphanage, and he experimented on her as well. She was born with natural telekinetic abilities, but he still experimented on her and a bunch of other girls that he bought from orphanages around the world who also had special abilities. So he found them and bought them and then mistreated them and experimented on them. And then he sent them away but kept her. So she has to deal with that throughout the whole first book. And throughout this series, actually, she deals with that. She's also brilliant. She's a doctor herself and a scientist, but she has problems of her own. So in the second book, you deal with Nicholas, who's the main male character, and then Dahlia, who's the main female character, and she was one of the young orphans with the character Lily from the first book, but she was not kept by the mad scientist. She was sent out to a sanatorium. Basically, he built her own mental hospital that she was the only person in, because her abilities involve energy, that her body absorbs energy of like anger, anything that happens. Like if you believe in energy, like in the universe, she absorbs it and her body can't handle it. So a lot of times she'll have seizures or shoot fireballs. It's really funny. Not the seizures, the fireballs. But basically, they're the two characters in the book, and they have to go on this whole mission together. Well, actually, he has to find her, and then they end up going on a mission together. But this book, the second book, I like better than the first book, but it's still not my favorite book. So, yes. I'll let you know when I finish it. I'll be finished with it tonight, but I'll let you know tomorrow what I rate this one now versus what I rated it, I think, on Goodreads originally. But yeah, so I'm reading that currently. I just wanted to give you a couple updates. I went to Barnes & Noble today because I had to pick up a book that I had ordered the exclusive edition of, because I want to take it to a book con with me. And it is Oathbound by Tracy Deonn. It looks like this. It's a young adult novel. It's book 3 in the Legendborn cycle. I have book 1 and book 2. It has painted edges. It's very pretty. It's purple, so you know how to get it. Look at this art. Seriously, look at this girl. I wish my hair was like that. I mean, it kind of is all over the place like that, but her hair's so long and pretty. And actually, this character's name is Bree, but spelled B-R-E-E. And I have book 1 and book 2, and I was going to bring all 3 books, but as you can see, they're all thick like this. So I will not be bringing all 3 books. I might just bring this one. But then I was on Instagram today, and somebody posted something. Like, a lot of people on Instagram are posting, like, what's in my BookCon bag, or what I'm bringing to BookCon, or like tips for BookCon or whatever. And I've been looking at all of them because like this is my first time going, so I'm really excited, but I don't want to like pack the wrong things and bring stuff I'm not supposed to. So I'm like looking, and someone, I told you I packed up all the books for authors that I know I'm gonna see, but someone brilliantly was like, oh, I don't pack books, I pack book plates, which book plates are the little pieces of card that have a blank space that authors can sign, and then you just put it in your book. And I'm like, why don't I do that? So I'm either going to, and I really don't have much time, so if I can't do it tonight / tomorrow, I need to do it. I'm gonna have to bring all these books, but basically I want to see if I can design my own book plates that I can get authors to sign so I can put them in the books. But I also don't know if maybe I want them to sign in the book, because I kind of like the idea of an author signing my physical book. But if I do the book plates, then I won't have to stress my back out with carrying a ton of books. I mean, I wasn't planning to carry all my books there every day. I was going to split it up with like the authors I know I'm going to see on day 1. I'll bring those books. The authors I know I'm going to see on day 2, I'll bring those books. So I wouldn't bring all the books both days because my back would kill me. So I got that book. I picked it up from Barnes & Noble's because I wanted the special edition with the painted edges and the art. And then I saw this book when I was standing in the checkout line. It's called Myrtle, Volume 1. And obviously it is a puzzle book about murders. But it's kind of like, if you can't tell from the title, it's kind of like Sudoku meets like Wordle, kind of. So basically they give you clues. Like it'll tell you who the suspects are. It'll tell you what the locations are, what the weapons are, kind of like Clue. And then it'll tell you clues. So it'll say, Midnight 3 was still brandishing an aluminum pipe when Logico, who's the name of the detective, arrives. So Midnight 3 is one of the suspects, but it gives you like a clue. So then you use the boxes down here and it says who. So like suspect Midnight 3, he has the sunglasses, had the aluminum pipe. So you would check aluminum pipe and cross off the other weapons because those are not the ones he had. And then you figure out who the murderer is, where they did the crime, and what weapon they used. So I thought this was fun. It has over 100 puzzles, and apparently there's multiple volumes because this is volume 1 and I saw volume 2 when I was there. So I want to do this because I love a puzzle. Let me know. I did the practice one that kind of teaches you how to use. So I started filling it out before I even kind of got through. But, and I have a couple games like this on my phone, which is why I was interested in the book version. But let me know if you're interested in doing, there's even like a decoder part. If you're doing one of these, if you're interested in doing one of these with me, let me know if you want me to do it on a vlog, because I definitely could. We could go through it together. I'll read you the clues, I'll read you the thing, and we could figure it out. But yeah, so that's what I did today. The only other thing I did today, which I told you, I'm very prepared as a person. I'm a planner. So I normally do this before I go on any vacation or any trip where I'm leaving my house for a couple days or even just a day. I have a packing list, and the way I pack is I write the day, like the days that I'm going, what I need on each day, and as I pack them in my suitcase, I cross them off. So like day 1, Friday, I only need my pajamas, my sleep cap, and my slippers because I'm gonna already be dressed. I just need something to sleep in. And then Saturday, I need my outfit, I need the stuff for the evening, I need my makeup, I need my backpack with the day 1 books in it, I need an optional second outfit in case I want to go take a break, and then pajamas and all that stuff. And then Sunday, I need my day 2 outfit with all the stuff. And then on the side, I write all the stuff that I need that's like chargers, vlog camera, ring light, Kindle, microphone, the extra charging brick. And actually, I'm bringing I forgot what it's called. Like the thing you use to charge when you're on the go. That's not like a plug. What's it called? An extra battery, whatever. I don't know. I can't think of the word. I was also thinking about doing my hair. And I know I said I was just going to leave my hair like this. I haven't decided yet. But I might do my hair Friday night in the hotel because I'm not going to be doing anything else. My brother, I have a brother who lives in Pennsylvania. He is actually coming up with a couple of my nieces and nephews on Saturday. I wasn't aware he was coming, but they're coming just for the day, and they're going to see The Lion King, which is really fun. And he actually asked me if I wanted to come, but I'm not entirely sure that I can, because the show that they're going to is at the same time as one of the panels at BookCon that I was able to get into. So it's like the only one I was able to get into, actually, because by the time I think I talked about this in a blog, by the time I got into the reservation site, even though I was on it at exactly the time, there was only one thing left, and that was the one thing. And they're going to see Lion King at the exact same time as the book panel. So I want to go see Lion King with them, also just to see them, but I don't want to miss the one panel that I signed up for. Another thing is, one of the publishers decided to do a raffle for the standby list for the book signings for authors. So I signed up for all of them, and I got really good placements. My phone is not with me, but I got really good placements. I'm like number 2 to get into one of the signings. I'm number 6. I'm number 3. Like, I'm at the top of the like standby list for like 4 or 5 authors, which is really exciting. So that's all for Saturday and Sunday. I think there's 2 on Saturday and 3 on Sunday or something like that. But I'm really excited that I got good placement. Doesn't mean I'm going to get in. It just means that's the number I am in standby. So if one person, or I guess 2 people don't show up, I would get in. So that's good. I found that out today. I think that's all I have to update you on. I know I was talking fast, because I'm very excited, and I'm very hot. So I am going to get off here. I'm going to go. I also got a bag at Barnes & Noble's I want to show you, but I will wait and show you because I'm bringing it to BookCon. So I'll show it to you on Friday when I'm showing you the hotel room and all the stuff I packed and all that stuff. But I'm going to get off here, go edit the vlog, and go take a shower before I go to bed because I'm hot and sweaty and I need to cool off. So like I said, I hope you had an amazing Wednesday. Please let me know in the comments what the weather is like where you live. Is it 86 degrees? Hopefully it's not. If it is, then I hope you have an AC because this fan is not cutting it. I am hot. Every window in my house is open and there's no breeze whatsoever. Well, actually, I say that and there's like the slightest little bit of breeze. I can tell because the book cover next to me is like flapping like this, but it's not enough. So yeah, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great day. Have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.